So just getting back from the gym, about to eat breakfast, as you can see, preparing a shake. One of my go-to shakes, frozen blueberries, almond milk, protein. Yeah, so one of my go-tos. Definitely had a great day. So this last week or so, I've definitely been sick. So getting back in the gym today was paramount. It was definitely a blessing, but I got a lot to explain to y'all because I feel like I haven't been vlogging in such a long time. So one of my go-to proteins definitely is BPN. Love it, great taste, and it's vegan. Because you know, anything about black people, milk products, definitely not the go-to thing. But yeah, let me mix this up and then let's get back to talking. All right, so done mixing this up. So I'm gonna make a protein bowl, but anyway, today I really wanted to reflect on just a positive mental image. I think a lot of us get stuck in a way of thinking of maybe we're not good enough, or when we look in the mirror, we don't really see the person that we want to be. So in this video, I want to really talk to you about seeing the person that you want to be, becoming that person, and then giving you some tips and some tricks to actually bring out that person that you want to become. Because again, you can never really become the person that you want to be if you don't first see it. So how do you see it? You got to see yourself in the mirror. You got to perceive and assume that you are that person you want to be. So let's dive into it. What's up, my beautiful people? 2023 is coming to an end, and we're moving into a new year. And if you got to this point so far in 2023, give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a round of applause, because I know it probably wasn't easy, or this year was probably full of blessings for yourself, and you should be happy about that as well. But I want to let you know right now is that next year can only get better. If you reached every single goal that you wanted to reach in FY23, it can only go much further for yourself. Now, if you're one of those people who have not reached any goals and you want to get started on getting at least one major goal for yourself, this is the video that you want to watch. All right. I want to speak to those people who are ready, eager, and overly challenged to get to every single thing that they want to have in their life. All right. So 2023 for me was a real uneasy year for me. Why would I say that? 2023 was really me stepping in front of this camera, being very vulnerable with people that I never even seen before. There's people that's on the other side of this actual camera, people that are watching this on YouTube, and people who may have just started following me on any of my social media platforms. But I had to go through it. It's something that I needed to do in order to bring out another side of me. That other side of me is what I wanted to see. That other side is a goal that I had in mind at the end of this year. Now, what is that goal? That goal was to become a more open, reliable, and productive person. So a lot of you probably don't have that goal, and I understand it. That's just something that I wanted to set for myself. See, your goal might be to raise more money for yourself. Your goal might be to create a business. Your goal might have been to even get a new home, whatever it may be. I want to show you exactly what you can do in order to reach your goal. Now, I'm not saying that just the simple goal of being more open, that was the simplest goal I had this year. No, I had multiple different goals that I actually accomplished this year. And I want to thank God and give God all the glory for that. But there's so much more that I can unlock. There's so much more potential that I have in front of myself. So that's what we're here doing. That's exactly what we're going to do today, right? So I want to let you know this. Creating new habits is all about shifting your paradigm and assuming that you want to be the person that you're desiring and dreaming to become. Now you might be like, Terrence, what are you talking about? How do I shift my assumption? How do I change my paradigm? Well, let me explain that. Honestly, Your paradigm is all about a set of traits, a set of habits that you've set for yourself. Now, a lot of these traits and habits have probably come from years and years past and over time from where you currently are right now. So just look back at that time. Are you happy with those habits that you've created for yourself? For me, I wasn't. I changed a lot of habits that I had for myself this year, and it helped me to become a more productive, reliable, and a person who I want to become. And as I said, I got a lot more to go. But what this actually caused me to do is to, again, shift my paradigm and my assumption of myself. So Neville Goddard always talks about shifting your assumption and becoming the person that you want to be. So did you become the person that you dreamed to become? Did you become and understood the desire of the person that you wanted to be? If you did, congratulations, you have won the game of life. But if you have not, if you did not, I'm going to show you how you can do that right now. Okay. So again, shifting your paradigm and changing your habits starts with really one of the most simplest things, and that's creating a new goal or desire for yourself in just 21 days. 21 days, and you can change a life worth of habits that you've had for yourself. It's not easy, and it can be done. Understand that it can be done. Creating a new habit for yourself is what is going to help to drive in the success that you want or that you've been wondering that you could possibly potentially have. Yes, you can have it. So I want to give you a lot of resources and tools that you can use right now in order to start to create new habits for yourself. And before I get explained to what this first resource is that for years, I never really knew how to bring in the goals that I had for myself until I started reading Think and Grow Rich. I read Think and Grow Rich about 3 or 4 years ago, and it always talked about writing down your goals. Writing down your goals for me is one of the things that really helped me to understand that my desires are only right there in my reach and that I just need to make it a fact. Make it a fact on paper, on tablet, on some type of material that I could go back and read it. So this year, did you have a goal board for yourself? Did you even write down your goals? If you didn't, it's all good. It's no problem. The resource that is in the actual description right now is an actual daily journal. All right, let me actually show you here. This daily journal, which is just manifested, right? It's something that I've created for myself in order to really show like, one, hey, I'm dedicated. This is something I want to help the world out with. Get this journal down in the description, right? You'll see it there. It's something that you can use as a daily planner, writing down your goals, writing down your affirmations, and being, one, I would say consistent, and two, accountable. It's all about being consistent and accountable this year in order to reach those desires that you have for yourself, okay? So as you start to write down and to be more consistent with what you want this year, this is going to help you to change your habits, which ultimately are going to shift your paradigm. So that's one of the great resources that I have for yourself. But then also understand this, your habits will always form by what you consume, not by what you eat, but also by what you hear, what you see, and what you think. So what I want you to do is that align your thoughts, align your habits, align what you consume on a daily basis with what your desires are. Another resources that I want to offer to you is the Awaken Your Best podcast. This podcast we drop weekly, me and Rasta White, where we focus on helping you to shift, again, your mindset towards becoming another version of yourself. Consume all type of materials that are going to help you to realign your daily habits, okay? So plenty of resources, and I don't want to do a lot of talking here. Now I want to do a lot of talking here, but I want to make sure that you understand this, is that if your desires and your thoughts are not aligned with what your desires are, so I don't want to do a lot of talking. I just want to really come on here and let you know, like, hey, last year you may have not gotten everything that you want, but this next year, it's all about being consistent and being accountable. Use the resources that I told you down below in order to awaken your best and become the new version of yourself. 2024 is all about potential opportunities to become a new version of yourself. All right. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Happy New Year. Take care.